So, let us see the next article from the real number system. Absolute value, or also called as modulus of a real number. In your school days you might have learnt what is modulus of a real number, but it was the only basic definition. Here we will see the definition in detail, and not only that, we will see what are its properties, how we can use modulus in describing some properties of real numbers. So, see, suppose for what is the definition? For any x belonging to R, the absolute value or modulus of the absolute value or modulus of x, how we denote it? Denoted by this notation, mod x is defined as, how we define it? So, modulus of x is equal to, now see here, when I say x is any real number, you know by trichotomy law either x is 0, if it is not 0 then it is either negative or it may be positive, either x less than 0, x greater than 0 or x equal to 0. Now see, when x is greater than 0, then how we define mod of x? If x is greater than 0, then mod x is x, if x greater than 0. It is the definition. Mod of x is x itself whenever x is positive, and when x is 0, mod of 0 is 0. So, I will write here only, if x is equal to 0, then mod x is x itself, means mod of 0 is 0, and if x is negative, then mod of x is minus of x. So, if x is less than 0. So, modulus of any real number x is defined as mod of x is x itself whenever x is non-negative. X is non-negative means it is either positive or 0, then mod of x is x, and if x is negative, modulus of x is negative of x. See, for example, suppose I have minus of 5, x equal to minus of 5, then what is mod of x? Mod of x is by definition x is negative, so minus of x. Mod of x is by definition whenever x is negative, mod of x is minus of x. So, that will be equal to minus of minus 5, so is equal to 5. So, whenever x is negative, mod of x is minus of x, and if x is positive, then if x is 5, mod of 5 is 5. So, when x is 5, so when x is equal to 5, mod of x, that is mod of 5 is 5 itself, mod of 5 is 5 itself, and when x is 0, mod of 0 is 0 itself. So, do you observe anything from this? Yes, if x is 0, mod of 0 is 0, if x is negative, mod of x is its negative, negative of negative is again positive, and if number is positive, then its mod is positive. So, modulus of any real number or absolute value of any real number may be negative or may be positive. What is mod of x? Even if x is negative, what is mod of x? Positive. If x is positive, then mod of x is x, means it is again positive. So, for any number which is non-zero means either positive or negative, mod of x is positive. And one more thing, if x is 0, mod of 0 is 0. So, how we can say modulus of any real number is always, yes, modulus of any real number. So I may put a note here, I may put a note number 1. For any x belonging to R, for any x in the set of real numbers, mod x, if x is 0, mod x is 0, and if x is non-zero, if x is non-zero means either negative or positive. How is mod x? Mod x is always greater than 0. So combining, it is greater than or equal to 0. So mod x is greater than or equal to 0. So for any real number x, modulus of a real number is positive if number is negative or positive, and is 0 if number is 0. That means for all real numbers, modulus is always greater than or equal to 0. And note number 2, if x is 0, then if x is 0, for x equal to 0, yes, mod x is 0. Second thing. Third thing, what is the geometrical meaning of modulus of x from this? See, if x is minus 5 or if x is 5, what is mod x? If x is minus 5, what is mod x? 5. If x is 5, what is mod x? It is 5. So geometrically, remember, geometrically modulus of a real number is the distance of that number or distance of the point. Remember one thing, already I have told you, every real number from the set of real numbers, every real number can be represented by one and only one point on this real line, and each point on the line represents one and only one real number. If I have this point, then this will represent only 0. It will not represent any other real number, right? And if this is minus 5, you cannot denote any number by this point again. So this point corresponds to one and only one real number. So each point on the line, each point on this line, the line on which every point corresponds with one and only one real number is called as real line. You have learnt in 5th standard, right? So if I take any real number here, then it will correspond to a point. For example, suppose I consider this minus 5, then it will correspond to this point. Suppose this is point P, this point is P, and suppose this point is Q. As every point on the line corresponds with one and only one real number, so suppose P corresponds with minus 5. Then what is the distance of P from origin 0? What is the distance? Yes? Distance from origin of minus 5 is, yes, distance is never negative. At the most it is, at the least it is 0. At the least it is 0. Distance of 5 from 5. Distance of 5 from 5 itself is always 0. And distance of 5 from any other point is always greater than 0. Distance is always either 0 or greater than 0. So therefore, yes, geometrically, what is the geometrical meaning? Yes, mod of minus 5 is also 5, mod of 5 is also 5. So geometrically, modulus of x, yes, geometrically mod x, which is actually, see, you may write like this also, mod of x minus 0. And more than that, I will say mod of see x minus 0, mod of x minus 0. So you may write it is same mod x, it is same as mod x. So it is actually distance, modulus is nothing but distance of what? Of x from 0, distance of x from 0. If I write like this, x minus y, mod of x minus y, then distance of x from y, distance of x from y. So geometrically, modulus of a real number, that is mod x, represents distance of x from distance of x from origin 0, origin 0. So, distance of x from 0. Now, when I say mod of x minus y as distance of x from, see, mod of x means distance of x from 0, distance of x from 0 for any real number. Now, when I consider x minus y, if x is a real number, y is a real number, then x minus y is some new real number. For example, suppose x is 5, y is 3, then 5 minus 3 is 2, new real number 2. So, mod of 2, mod of 5 minus 3 means mod of 2. So, mod of 2 is 2 and mod of 5 minus 3 is also 2. So, both mean the same. So, distance of x from y. So, either you may write the like this, see, if I write mod x minus y as mod of x minus y minus 0, because this is a single real number z. So, mod of z minus 0. That is mod of 2 minus 0, just like mod of 2 means mod of 2 minus 0. So, distance of x minus y from origin, or you may say distance of x from y. So, this is how geometrically modulus of x is distance of x, x may be negative, positive or 0 itself, distance of x from origin. If x is 0, distance of 0 from origin is 0. If x is negative or positive, distance is always positive. So, modulus of a real number geometrically represents distance of the point which corresponds to that real number from origin. So, this is what the definition of modulus of a real number or absolute value of a real number. Now, we will see some properties of real numbers using this definition. So, properties. See the first property, mod of x is the same as mod of minus x. Mod of x is the same as mod of minus x, just as mod of minus 5 is same as mod of 5. Okay. So, see, when I say mod of minus 5, in your school days you have learned mod of minus 5 is 5, because it is being told in the class. Mod of 5, if number is positive, then its modulus in Marathi it is called as keval mulya. Keval mulya. Keval mulya. So, mod of minus 5 is minus 5. We neglect the sign, and if the number is positive, its modulus is the number itself. But how you can prove this? We know, but you have to prove this. Whatever we know, we have to prove it, how it is. Okay, now see here. So, only we are going to use what we know. What we know is axioms on R, order properties, then the definition, modulus. In order properties, you know the trichotomy law, and here this definition. Only 2-3 things we know, and we are going to use these things only to prove that modulus of x, whatever may be x, x may be positive, x may be negative, or x is 0. For all these 3 types of numbers, negative, 0 and positive, mod of x is same as mod of minus x. So, see how we prove. Suppose x belongs to R. Suppose x belongs to R. Then, by trichotomy law, so what we have is, yes, x equal to 0 or x greater than 0 or x less than 0. So, either x is 0, or if it is not 0, then it may be positive. If it is not both 0 and positive, then it must be negative, that we know. Now, we consider one by one. Case 1. Suppose x is 0. Suppose x is equal to 0. If x is 0, yes, then minus x is, yes, minus 0, and that is nothing but 0. Minus x is minus 0, that is 0, you know. Therefore, but x equal to 0 implies by definition, if x is 0, what is mod of x? X itself. Mod of x is 0. If x is 0, mod of x is x itself, x means 0. And yes, minus x is equal to 0 implies mod of minus x is equal to mod of 0, and it is nothing but 0. Suppose this is 1 and this is 2. Yes, from 1 and 2, yes, what we have is mod x is equal to, mod x is 0 and 0 is nothing but mod of minus x. So, see, if x is 0, what I have proved is mod x is same as mod of minus x, using only the things that we know, using only the definition of modulus of 0. Case 2. Case 2. Now suppose x greater than 0. Suppose x greater than 0. Yes, therefore by definition, what is mod x? Mod x is, if x greater than 0, then what is mod x? Mod x is x itself. Mod x is equal to x. This is my number 1. Also, x greater than 0 implies, what is about minus x? Minus x will be less than 0. Minus x is less than 0. This implies, what is mod of minus x? Minus x, I have this number y. If x is 5, what is minus x? Minus 5. Suppose it is y. My y is minus 5. If my y is minus 5 means negative, what is mod of negative number? If y is less than 0, then what is mod of x? This is y, don't get jumbled. This is my y now. So, y, this y is less than 0. Y is less than 0. Then, by definition, yes, this implies, yes, mod of y is minus of y. Minus of y, because my y, this y is less than 0. So, mod of y is minus of y. But what is this? We know. What is this? This is equal to x. This is equal to x. Call this as number 2. Therefore, from 1 and 2, yes, from 1 and 2, yes, x greater than 0 implies, yes, mod x is x from 1, and but x is nothing but mod of minus x. Okay, so what I have used is x greater than 0, so definition of mod, x is positive. If x is greater than 0, minus x is negative. I call minus x as y. Y is negative, therefore by definition of modulus, for negative number, mod of y will be minus of y, but minus of minus is plus, and that is what is x. And these two, from 1 and 2, x is equal to x, therefore left hand side must be equal. So thus whenever x greater than 0, so whenever x is greater than 0, so your modulus satisfies the property mod x is same as minus of x. Now see the case 3. Case 3. Suppose x less than 0. Therefore, yes, this implies by definition, x less than 0 means mod of x is equal to minus of x, minus of x. So this is number 1, and what by definition of mod. If number is negative, if x is negative, mod of x is negative of x. Negative becomes positive. So mod of minus x. Also, x less than 0 implies x less than 0 means how is minus x? Minus x is greater than 0. X is negative, so minus of x is positive. And what does this imply? By definition, this is now my y greater than 0. Y greater than 0. So see the definition. If y is greater than 0, y is positive. What is mod of y? Mod of y is y. So this implies, yes, mod of minus x is minus x itself, because minus x is positive. Yes, by definition of mod. Yes, therefore from 1 and 2, yes. So what we have is x less than 0 implies mod of x is equal to, what is mod of x? Minus x. But from to minus x is mod of minus x. So thus, whenever I have a negative number, then mod of x is same as mod of minus of x. Therefore from case 1, 2 and 3 for any x belonging to R, modulus of x is always equal to minus of x. So this is how we can prove the property that modulus of x is same as modulus of minus x for all real numbers x in R, right? Let us see the next property of real numbers with respect to modulus. So for any x in R, mod of x is maximum of x comma minus x. For example, suppose I consider x as say 7. Then what is mod of x? Mod 7 is 7. And what is minus x? Minus x is minus 7. Now what is x comma minus x? X comma minus x is yes 7 comma minus 7. Now what is maximum of x comma minus x? Maximum of 7 comma minus 7. Yes, maximum between 7 and minus 7 is 7. And what is mod of x? Mod of x is 7. So this is nothing but mod of x. So what is mod of x? Mod of x is maximum of x comma minus of x, and this is true for any real number. For any real number, we can prove this. Now see how to go for this. So see the proof. Suppose x belongs to R. Suppose x is any real number. Then by what we know is the trichotomy law. X is any real number means it may be positive, it may be negative, or yes, then by trichotomy law x equal to 0 or x greater than 0 or x less than 0. X is less than 0. Now suppose case 1. Suppose x equal to 0. Suppose x equal to 0. Then by definition, what is mod of x? Mod of x is x itself, means mod of 0 is 0. Also, x equal to 0 implies what is minus of x? That is minus 0, but it is nothing but 0, right? And this implies yes, mod of minus x. No need actually, no need. Okay, so minus of x is also 0. Therefore, s maximum of s x comma minus x is equal to yes, what is x? 0. What is minus x? It is also 0. So this is equal to, I will write here, is equal to maximum of 0 comma 0, and it is nothing but 0, and it is nothing but yes, mod of x. Mod of x. Therefore, mod x is equal to maximum of x comma minus of x when x is 0. Very simple, straight way, nothing is there. Now come to the second case, case 2. Case 2. Suppose yes, x greater than 0. X greater than 0. Then x greater than 0 means what? What is mod x? Then mod x is equal to x. Mod x is equal to x. Mod x is x. Also, x greater than 0 implies what is about minus x? Minus x is less than 0. Minus x is less than 0, right? So, see here, this implies minus x less than 0, but 0 is less than x. Okay, so just x greater than 0 means 0 less than x. So this implies maximum of minus x comma x. What is the maximum between these two? Yes, one number minus x is to the left of 0 and one number is to the right of 0. Yes, number to the left on the real line is always smaller than the number, so to the right, therefore this is equal to x. And what is this? Yes, this is equal to, but x is nothing but mod x. Mod x. Therefore, x greater than 0 implies mod x is equal to, so simple, maximum of minus x comma x. Now case 3. Suppose x less than 0, then by definition, yes, mod x is equal to minus x. Mod x is equal to minus of x. Therefore, x less than 0 implies what is about minus of x? If x is negative, what is about minus x? Minus x greater than 0. Yes, this implies, see here, I will write simply, yes, I will write x less than, therefore x less than 0 and 0 less than minus x, right? Minus x greater than 0 means 0 less than minus x. Only simply I have written this. Now see here, a less than b and b less than c. This implies x less than 0 and 0 less than minus x. This implies maximum of, what is maximum of x comma minus x now? This number is to the left of 0. it is less than 0 and this is greater than 0. So yes, what is the maximum between these two? Maximum between these two is minus x. But what is minus x? Minus x is mod x. Therefore, yes, therefore x less than 0 implies mod of x is maximum of x comma minus x. Therefore, from case 1, 2 and 3, yes, therefore from case 1, 2 and 3, from case 1, 2 and 3, yes, and 3, we have, what you have, for all x belonging to R, for all x in R, mod x is always maximum between the two numbers x and minus x. So this is how you can prove that modulus of a real number is maximum of x or negative of x. Now one more simple property of real numbers. Third property, minus of mod x less than or equal to x and less than or equal to mod x for all x belonging to R. This is very important. Many times we are going to use this. Okay, minus of mod x is a less than or equal to x and it is less than or equal to modulus of x. Now see, just we have proved what is, yes, for any x belonging to R, mod of x, I will write like this, maximum of x comma minus x is mod x. Whatever is the maximum between these two is equal to this. I don't know what is the maximum, whether this is maximum or this is maximum. Suppose now this number is maximum, means if suppose this is 5 and this is minus 5, then what is the maximum between these two? Will be 5, and that is what is your mod of 5, that is mod x. It is nothing but your दोघांपैकी जो कोणी मोठा असेल त्याला काय म्हणणार आपण? मॉड्युलस ऑफ एक्स. मग जो राहिलेला नंबर असेल तो हा जर मोठा असेल तर हा काय झाला? दोघांपैकी जो मोठा असेल त्याला नाव काय असेल? हे असेल. जो छोटा असेल दोघांपैकी हा राहिलेला जो नंबर असेल दॅट विल बी स्मॉलर. सो दिस इज स्मॉलर दॅन दिस. इफ दिस इज मॅक्झिमम देन दिस इज स्मॉलर दॅन दिस, राईट? And if this is larger, suppose x is minus 5, x is minus 5, then this is minus 5 and this is minus 5 is plus 5, right? So minus of minus 5 is larger now. So this is smaller than this. So depends on, we don't know. Out of these two, whatever is the largest. Therefore, yes, what does this imply? X is less than or equal to mod x and minus of x is also less than or equal to mod x, because mod x is maximum between these two. Therefore, x is less than or equal to this. If x is 5, then 5 is equal to mod of 5, that is 5. But if x is minus 5, then minus 5 will be less than mod of minus 5, that is 5. So, right, clear? So, I will write here and now see, I will call this as number 1. Now see here, but minus x less than or equal to mod x implies I will multiply both sides by minus 1 here. I will multiply both sides by minus 1. So, what I will get is I will write here, this implies yes, minus of minus x is greater than or equal to minus of mod x, minus of mod x. So this implies, I will write from this side, minus mod x, from this side less than or equal to minus of minus is plus x. Now just observe 1 and 2. From 1 and 2, yes, we have, yes, from 1 and 2 what you have? Yes, from 2 minus mod x less than or equal to x, and this says that but x is less than or equal to mod x. So see, for any x in R, x always lies between minus mod x and mod x. So this is very useful result. So we have to use this result in further discussions repeatedly. So this is the next property of real numbers. Now we will go for another. Number 4. For that property is called as triangle inequality. Triangle inequality. So for any x comma y belonging to R, mod of x plus y is always less than or equal to mod x plus mod y. Mod of x plus y is always less than or equal to mod x plus mod y. Triangle inequality. So if you represent any three sides of a triangle by mod x, mod y and mod of x plus y, then what we know is sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than or equal to the third side. Sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than or equal to length of the third side. So if mod x is length of one side, suppose I have a triangle like this, suppose this is mod x, this is mod y, and suppose this is mod of x plus y. So length of this side plus length of this side is always greater than or equal to length of the third side. So that is what is here. Or length of any one side is always less than or equal to sum of the lengths of other two sides. So that's why it is called as triangle inequality. Now we will try to prove this triangle inequality here. Proof. Suppose, so simple proof, suppose x comma y belongs to R. Suppose x and y are any two real numbers. Then what you know is, what you know is x is less than or equal to mod x and x is less than or equal to mod x. Not only that, what we know is minus x is also less than or equal to and minus x less than or equal to mod x, y less than or equal to mod y, and minus of y less than or equal to mod of y. Now see, a less than or equal to b and c less than or equal to d. Yes, so what you have is, I will add these two, so that x plus y less than or equal to this plus this is less than or equal to this is less than or equal to this, therefore this plus this is a less than or equal to mod x plus mod y, and here also minus x plus minus y less than or equal to mod x plus mod y. Therefore see here, x plus y, I will write again, yes, this implies x plus y less than or equal to mod x plus mod y and minus, I will take minus sign common here, minus x plus y less than or equal to mod x plus mod y. Now see here, yes, therefore what is mod of x plus y by definition? Yes, by definition of modulus I will call this a star. By definition of modulus, what I have is, what is mod of, if x is a real number, y is a real number, then x plus y is also a new real number. So what is modulus of x plus y by definition? It is maximum of x plus y comma minus of x plus y, right, minus of x plus y. So this is equal to, yes, this is equal to, but what is about, so this is, but x plus y less than or equal to, yes, but x plus y, yes, x plus y less than or equal to mod of x plus mod of y, and minus of this is also less than or equal to, yes, therefore this is less than or equal to maximum of mod of x plus mod of y comma, yes, mod of x mod of x plus mod of y. X plus y is a less than or equal to this, and minus of x plus y is also less than or equal to this. Yes, but what is the maximum between these two? It is nothing but mod of x plus mod of y. Therefore what I have is, therefore mod of x plus y is a less than or equal to mod x plus mod y. So this is what the answer is. So this is called as triangle inequality, and see, this is very, very important property that we will use so many times here onwards. Even you study real line R, one dimension, or R2, two dimensional, that is xy plane, then R3 and so on, Rn. You study any Euclidean space, R2, R3, Rn, they are called as Euclidean spaces. You study anything, all the time you are going to use this triangle inequality.